Hey everybody, it's Walt with Florida Services Tampa. If you follow us on YouTube, you'll see this house before. It was a remodel job we got hired to do, but we have a YouTube video out there showing what it looked like before. Now we're going to do a quick walk around of what it looks like now. Let's try to get the sun out of it. But originally what we did here, we obviously redid a lot of the front of the house. We redid windows, all the trim, the doors, painted the entire home. This house used to have like a big antenna on the front of the house for the TV. We removed that, ran cable TV through the whole house, but it also had these hurricane shutters over top the windows. They were from like 1960. We took all of that off, and the inside of the house was gutted. So let's go inside the house and take a look and see what's going on now. Obviously all this trim's new. We put up around the door, and of course the door's new. And if you come inside the property, this is not a big home. It's a house that's big enough for a husband, a wife, and maybe a child. But this is obviously the living room. We did all new drywall through the entire home, insulation in the roof and the ceilings, in the walls. They had no insulation in this house before. There was a time, I guess, you didn't need it, but it has it now. We did run smoke detectors throughout, so they're all running series right now. We have to call for a final inspection. Couple little things we got to do. We got to put in the cable outlet covers on the wall. Other than that, there's really nothing left to do. A little touch-up paint we got to clean, but the house itself turned out really nice. This is first bedroom number one, and the homeowner came inside. This actually was a cedar closet, and he wanted it to have this plywood over top of it, so he put it up. All the trim, we did all the trim work inside here. The whole house has been completely rewired for electrical. I'll show you how we did all that in a second. This is bedroom number two. And then this is the one and only bathroom in the house. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with a kitchen and a Florida room. And of course this room here got new tile. It's got a new bathtub, all new tile on the wall. We put a pedestal sink in because there wasn't a whole lot of room for a vanity, so we just did a pedestal sink. But on this side, there was an empty hole. It was really being used for nothing. So we reframed this out and actually built a cabinet and put a cabinet here so that they have areas to store, their towels, toilet papers, etc. So it actually worked out pretty perfect. And of course, over in the kitchen, the electrical panel used to be located right there. We actually had that all moved outside. The sink used to be over here where the stove is, but we relocated the sink over to below the window. The window that was here was actually, somebody had an AC unit there. The owners did put a new central air conditioning unit in the house, so that was no longer needed. So we reframed that out and put a window there. So now there's a window above the sink. We added the dishwasher, and of course all new kitchen cabinets, stove, and upper cabinets. Now unfortunately, this is a small kitchen. It's not very big. So because it's not very big, we actually had to take this wall and actually bring this wall out as a small return so that it's equal and level to the refrigerator. This exterior door that used to go outside to a little Florida area, I'll show you what we did on that room in a second, but we did replace this door as well. This area here, this got a new door. There used to be a door here going into, I guess it was a laundry room, but they didn't really use it for that. So we closed all this off, kind of redesigned this. In this back room here, there used to be windows that went from the corner all the way down, and then over was a door, and then more windows all the way around. So we took all of that out. We repaired all the framing, added the windows, put a sliding door in, move the sliding door over so that you can put a couch or a TV, however you want to set this room up, added recessed lights in the ceiling, insulated it, and drywalled and painted it. Then we took behind, well, now there's a door, but here was the washing machine. We relocated that into here. So now they have an actual washer and dryer room. So the washer and dryer was moved into this room. We did put all tile floor in here. Of course, the drywall, the trim, etc. We had the house replumbed, and we had all the plumbing moved over here. So we put the water heater here, which used to be in a different location as well. So this turned out really nice. So the only thing we have left to do here is put a doorknob on, a little bit of punch out work, put the screens up, touch up the paint, and then clean it and get it ready for inspection. And outside, property owners actually did this themselves. They came out here and redid their landscaping, made it a nice sitting area, a nice fire pit back there. This actually turned out really nice. And this house, the palm trees that are here are super, super nice. Now I know these palms, these things usually run about 10 grand a piece. From what I heard, the previous owner was a landscaper, and I guess he had extra palms that he didn't sell and put them in his house. But the house did go to foreclosure and they did buy it. But anyway, we redid the electrical outside. After we did all the window work, all the framing work, we had to replace all of this tile that's on the wall. The homeowner did his own deck. He built his own deck here. He did a really nice job on that. That turned out very nice, and it's nice and sturdy. And then, of course, this side, we had to redo all the shingles on this side on the house as well. The plumbers moved the vent stack for the washer outside so that it vents on the outside of the property, which used to just drain outside the house. It never was even hooked up to anything. So we took care of all that. But the house turned out really nice. Pretty happy with it. So, all right, don't forget to like us on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, and you can follow houses like this. If you ever have any questions, you can go to the Facebook page and send me a message, and I'll be more than happy to answer you. Otherwise, thanks for watching. Have a great day.